Hello. Hello. How you guys doing? Happy Friday. That's right. You guys have survived the week and you've been joined or greeted with, presented with a Friday here. Second last Friday of the month. The 31st is next Friday. But we've got some Fusion World Friday, and we've got some new FB05 cards that we're going to look at. We're going to probably wait about an hour just to wait until the stream starts to do it, but I'll do a recording of it, and it'll be uploaded later too, so you guys can check that out. So, but the full card list is here. It's really interesting. I am excited to go over all the cards. I haven't actually looked through them all. I kind of want to do it a little bit live, so you guys get my kind of more. 'Cause I know about like half of these cards. And there's 154 cards, but I think the actual set's like 120. So I know about half. Since a lot of these are reprints and alt arts and such, so that is the case. But some of these alt arts look super sick. Like this one does. One card that I kind of need alt art. Since I know all these, I kind of need this card. I need 4 copies of this card. This one I almost guarantee I'll play yellow. And this looks sick, and I honestly can't wait to see what it looks like in the Fusion World client. I think they're going to do a super fantastic job. It's probably asking a little bit too much, but I can kind of see them doing a thing where they like have some of the squares start moving around, like the magic stuff. So I don't know. My expectations might be a little bit too high, but these look sick. Even though like yellow doesn't really have a theme, weirdly enough, in this set. There's some really cool cards that help in general. So, and then we also have like these Dokkan cards, which I thought was interesting too. They're okay. I think some of the cards they chose are not like the strongest ones. They generally see play, right? This Vegeta is probably the best one of them. We'll go over them later. But I do think it's really cool that there's like this collaboration for it. And I know that we're getting specific cards from Dokkan Battle later. Down the road, but the fact that they're just alt arts are just okay. They're not bad, but some of the cards are. We'll go over some of the cards. I think some of them could have been slightly better picks, but that's just my opinion. So we've got that. We're gonna do some Majin Buu testing today. We'll probably almost exclusively do Majin Buu testing for the rest of this format, just because I am trying to grind a top 100, and this is the deck that I'm the best with. So. That's kind of the idea. Wish the Dokkan arts were premium band. That might have been better too. I don't know. I'm a base rarity. I know I just talked about that Janemba, that card that I need 4 copies of, but I'm generally a base rarity kind of guy. So because of that, I'm not as like picky about it, but I know why and that some people are. So I get it. But yeah, we're playing some Majin Buu. We're using. This build here, it's pretty identical. I think the biggest change I've done is I've added 2 copies of this 2-drop just because I find sometimes I run out of life, and then sometimes also my 1-drop Bobbity fails to find. So we took out 1 copy of Final Explosion, so we're running 3, and 1 copy of Majin Buu Evil, and then we added this. So we upticked the amount of searches from this by 1, just because like every time I feel like I try to go for game and try to like draw a card from my life to try to get a little bit more combo power, it's always Final Explosion or Energy Absorption. And I know like cutting it to 3 means I'm not going to find it ever again, but that's the idea. So we're going to play for about an hour. We're going to wait to the top of the hour. We're going to, I'll need some help from being reminded to set up the recording. So it's recording separately for it, but that's the idea. And we'll go for there. But otherwise, I hope you guys are having a good Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. It's a shame that I wasn't able to see you guys last week at Battle Hour since it didn't happen, but looking forward to seeing if there's any updates. I kind of expected one today since they usually update on Friday, but as long as it's like, I guess we'll just see what they do and how they do it. And but I do want to go to the Battle Hour too. So let's see. Cool. Well, let's just jump on into it. Here's the deck. Set it here. And we'll go into some games. Yeah, we're at 1533. We're ranking 165 right now. And if we want to get to top 100, also, oh, there's a new leader ranking. Majin Buu at 3rd, baby. Woo! If we want to get to top 100, we need to get pretty much around 1600. It's kind of how I expect it to be. Man, this KTO games guy has been pretty good. And then we got Udo here, 1832 with a 73% win rate. It's insane. And then we just got me with my piddly 64.8. Oh well. Oh well. Well, we found a game immediately. That's scary. That's not great. Shimo. Ooh. We're going second. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. I would like to find a Bobbity. We'll see if we get one. Yeah. I've dropped like almost weekly Gundam content. For live streaming, probably not for a bit. But I expect to have some Gundam content coming out in the future. I recorded another game recently, so that is there. Oh, another one of you. But yeah, I have another video coming out. I do have a, I'm probably going to make like a, win your pre-release kind of, or win your beta box thing. Just some like a general tips video next week. Gross. Ooh, that is better than this one. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with Frieza. Maybe I should have just left it so I could be able to use it with 3-drop Majin Buu if I wanted. I mean, I know that they've got 4-drop Gohan coming down. They added another one in hand. Final Hope Slash at 1. Sharpener, okay. They hit it. I mean, if they have... I mean, you know that you have you prefer girls with long hair. Or short hair. Yeah, the Stardex probably won't, we probably won't get information for that for a couple months, but yeah, as soon as we get that info, I'll make sure to go over it. And we're just stacking our hand. Yeah, and then there goes the, Great Sandman. Yeah, they're just gonna get so much value on us. Yeah, I haven't actually played against Halo-Ku in a minute. Would you say it's our hardest matchup? I think I'd almost sometimes rather play against Jiren, but because I still kind of have a game plan against them. This deck can just be brutal. Still. especially if we haven't found like a Bobbity yet. Oh, they whiff. They have a 6-drop Vegito coming their way though. And they know that the top card of their deck is not that. You know what? Sure. Oh, they're not playing... That's interesting. What are they playing for 3? I mean, I know they're going to play Vidal. I'm going to see if I need this. Top card is still nothing. Okay, I see. Then you can guarantee the top card, and then you can still use... Yeah. Right. Yeah. Great Saiyaman. I mean, you can just add Great Saiyaman to hand with Vidal if you attack. They don't have to awaken me either. Okay, they must have one already? No. They just... That was what they added from... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, alright. Yeah, let's just better awaken. Oh, that card is kind of good. Alright, we don't need this. Man, we just cannot find Bobbity, huh? It is brutal how often that happens, where like we simply can't. And because Bobbity right here would be super clean. But we do not have it. Maybe we should start attacking 20 into Vidal. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it super matters. I still feel like I'm losing. I mean, you save this, right? Every time. But at least they don't get the free with, because this only, yes, it only protects this card. Yeah. Yeah, we got a super combo out. That's fine. It's just so disgusting. I mean, next turn we could do something fun like Final Explosion and then like tap down the 5-drop they have. I know they have a 6-drop Vegito in hand too, so we have to be aware of that. Yeah, and they have peel off. It's just gross. I think if we had Bobbity, we'd have a chance to be a little bit better here. Because they don't have like a great way to clear board, like to clear my 3-drop and stuff. but it's gonna be brutal. I mean, there's no way that this card survives, right? You just need one more Satan City card. And they have their peel-off loop. I'm really ready for this card to just go away. Yeah. Cool. Sure. Let's see, Master AC, hello. Happy Friday. Hope you're well. Raja, hello. Raja. I probably said it wrong. My apologies. How you doing? Yeah, there it is. Cool. Yeah, we sure do hate it here. And you've seen 4 copies of that card. I mean, I think they might have recycled one from Fidel's effect. Yeah. Look, they started with like 4 cards in hand at the start of this turn. Do you guys remember that? They had like 4 cards, and here we are. Yeah. I guess this guy. Let's see. Power Potato for 36 months. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Happy 3 years. Thank you. I appreciate you keeping the promise. You likely got the cards in already, so I hope that's the case. Sure. Oh, but they ain't ready for me to restand an energy. The fools. They ain't ready. For the record, too, we've gone through 25 cards in our deck. We haven't seen one Babidi. It's brutal. Brutal. Not a single one. Fidel. For the player who wants everything. Oh, nice. Good. Yeah, we lost this like 5 turns ago. Oh, they have one too many cards in hand. The fools. They could have drawn one more. We got him. Sure. Game over. Game over, I say. They just have a billion 10Ks in hand. All right, we got him down to one. Got him down to one. Dang, so close. So close. Just kidding. I hate this. I still think we got unlucky. It's insane how often we don't see Bobbity in a 5 card. Like, I think at this point I just have to hard mulligan if I don't see Bobbity. I think it just has to get down to that, like, simple of a thing. What I need to put in, we'll talk about that card when we get to there. We'll do a set review. We'll start in about 30 minutes or so, probably 1 or 2 games. I don't think that card's super good. I think it's okay good, and you probably put it in the deck, but it's not like super duper good. You might replace like the 2-drop. You might put a couple copies on it. Tested Jiren today and feels really good against Halo Coup. That's weird because Halo Coup's generally like your worst matchup because they can bounce your Jiren, but if you're not playing around that, it's good. Yeah, it's pretty close. The only I've made one minor difference. I took out a Final Explosion and a 3-drop 1K boo and added 2 of the 2-drop Self Awakener boos. That's all I've done. It's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same. Someone with only blue cards. Halo Coup honestly is really cheap. Really cheap to build. The secret rares aren't even like needed. And all of the super rares are from one set. They're all from FB05. Everything else I think is just generally cheap to build. Like I can show off my opponent's deck from last game. It's like probably 8 super rares and the rest are just baby cards. All right, we're going second. Can change. I want to get greedy. I want to find 3-drop Bobbity. Like this hand's not bad, but it could be better. Cool, we found it, and now we just need to find the pieces to go with it. Which I'm sure we will. There's 2 like good pieces to go with it. And the only card I'm missing now is like 2-drop Frieza because I want them to be able to awaken me. Yeah, this is the slow go. A whiff. Sick. Love it. I don't think I need this card. At least if I find another one, I'll use it. But I appreciate they've already started the hand destruction for me. See, look, we already found another one. Easy, 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 easy. If I find a 3-drop discard boo, I will play it with the marker. Man, they drew 3 copies of Aandroidd of the lab, huh? That's crazy. Oh, no attack even. Man. All right. Well, that will make this play a little bit easier. So I don't need discard. Yeah, this Frieza is like the best card in our deck. What are they doing? They're trying to stay at a low hand size. I don't think it's a bad play, but it's not it's not great. But the fact that we found Frieza is just all we need. The fact that we get a Self-Awaken now is really good. What they're doing is they're playing around 3-drop Babidi, though. I don't think I need another one of these. There he is. See, I told you we'll find all of them. Yeah, they just don't want to get their hand discarded, which I get. Don't get me wrong. But eventually you're gonna have to. Eventually they're gonna have to. Oh, they have eye beams? That does nothing, but that's fun. That's like the best card for us to draw right now. That card's insane. Now we see like literally all our Babidis. They're not going to 8 next turn, which is very good for us. Well, my guy, you did it. You've played around Bobbity. I hope it was worth it. And you can't play sell next turn. See, Mango, how you doing? How do I feel about Super Boo into Zamasu? That one we can cheese out a little bit, but I don't know. Blue is definitely one of our harder matchups. I feel like. I think we're good against green. I think we're okay against red and black. I think all those are middling. Blue's a little bit tough for us, though. Oh, they just dropped. Wait, that's 7 drop? They have another one? That's crazy. If they do, they can just destroy my whole board. What a flex. Sure, man. You charge this guy, right? You let out the sauce. Oh, okay. That's probably best. I don't need to save this. This is fine. Got him. Oh. Okay. I think we just get enough attacks to go for it, right? Likely, yeah. I'm gonna say we don't need this. Oh yeah, this is over. Get him, Bobbity. Woo! Yeah. This is probably one of our better matchups, as long as we get set up for it, which we did. I mean, ironically, Bobbity didn't proc once because they played around it all game, but we still won by quite a bit. By like a lot. By like a lot. Woo! But mostly because we found our Self-Awakeners too. The fact that we top decked the 2-drop Boo that turn was choice. They tried to starve us out, but we play more Self-Awakeners than average. Top decking the 2-drop Frieza won us that matchup too. 2-drop Frieza is also a keep card for that matchup because we just get to draw every turn and not get punished. Bobby for lethal. I think honestly it's the best play too. Like it means that they have to, like if their best hand is like double super combo, which I think we could have gotten out of a 60k anyways. We do that and then we pop it and then we had like a 60 off of whatever. I'm really surprised that they didn't just play 7-drop Gohan. Or that might have been better, to be honest. I'm really surprised. We got to win today. Also, we do have a sub today. One's all around. One's all around. So we'll do one more game and then we'll go over the FB05 card reveal. All right, MQ playing. Ooh, yellow Vegeta. I love this deck so much. We are first, and we have our combo. This is probably fine. Yellow Vegeta is scary though. I think this deck is almost good. I really wish I could spend more time on it in this meta. But with it being the end of the meta, and there also not like being any events to do anymore, I think we just kind of are donezo. I also honestly, when we played the yellow Bobbity and Boo leader, that one was a lot of fun too. I had a lot of fun with that deck. Now we get a 1-drop. They play Hercule? He's our guy. Alright. See if we get Frieza check. They might combo out of this. I think it's bad if they do. Another one. We're down to 6. And they've got a lot of cards for us to discard starting next turn. I do love me some hand destruction. They could just be trying to self-awaken though. You know what I'm saying though? We'll get rid of this. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. I also don't want them to get self-awakened for free. Right. Now we see if they have final explosion. Oh no, who could have foreseen this? I did. I foresaw. Alright. Please self-awaken me. Please. 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 Please self-awaken me. I need to refill this hand of mine. Woo! Alright, that's one too many boos, but that's likely fine. Sure, but you don't get the card draw. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, this is fine. Now I get all my self-awakeners like a way too late. That makes this next decision a little bit easier. right, let's see if they are able to kill me next turn. All right, if they play 5-drop Frieza, right? Do we how afraid are we of losing? They have likely so many dead cards in hand. I think the extra card to potentially help us go for game is a little bit better. A little bit better here. I'll take it. I'll take the risk. I'll take the risk. All right, see, they're not. They just gave us a free card. All right. Yeah, I think we just have too many attacks for them to be able to get out of all this. Maybe not. Now we get to pop this. How many time rewinds have they used? Quite a bit. We have to attack with this next. We just have to hope they don't have another one, I guess. We haven't seen any super combos either. Okay, there's one. And they can definitely get out of this, but we just have to hope they can't. All right, cool. yeah, having the death ball out of this is good for us. And then we have 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. They can definitely get out of this. This is not a huge number. 40, 60. Oh, okay, cool. No glow afraid. Yeah. They've got the Chilai super rares. I'm incredibly jealous. I would pay a shameful amount of real money if I could guarantee get those. A shameful amount of real money. All right, we're back where we started. 155. Oh, it was you? Hey, shoutouts, props to you for playing Vegeta on ladder. I think that deck is so close to being good. I appreciate you turning off stream. It was a super close game. I think you played it well. I think the only mistake was that I think the second attack with Vegeta was wrong. If you weren't trying to go for game. I think if you left Vegeta active on that last one, you would have had a little bit more power, and I would have had one less card in hand. But I think that's the only like tiny sequencing thing. But I understand like why you'd want to push me down to 2. Because I think it's pretty clear that I try to go for game next turn, right? Blind spot absorption. Am I not playing around the right cards, by the way? Let's see. Let me see. Could I have lost if they were playing good cards? Oh, just anything, huh? Whoops. I see. So, what I should have done... Okay. I should have attacked with Boo and then leader last. Is what you're saying. Good point. Really good point. Yeah, because I'm thinking, I don't think there's anything that rests my 5-drop. I'm wrong. This card can for sure. Gotcha. Thank you for the knowledge on that. User immediately after. Yeah, probably. Well, yeah, that and the 1-drop Frieza, you missed out on like 5k, which I don't think was major. But yeah, I don't know if you run this card, but this card is definitely worth being afraid of. Definitely worth being afraid of. Anyways, here's the build right now. I think it does okay. Blue can be pretty terrifying though. It's too expensive. I get it. I get like why it's a little expensive. I think you still play like 1 or 2 copies if you cheese the game. Yeah, since you can cheese the game with it. I mean, also, let me see. I made a yellow Vegeta deck. Was I proud enough to put it on the thing? Yep, there it is. It's over a month old, but I played a more Majin build of it. I won't say it's great, but it's really interesting. Because this is a... Oh, because... no, wait. This can't find it, right? Oh, and Majin. Yeah. So Bibbidi can find this, right? Any news on Worlds? Not that I know of, no. Not that I'm aware of. We're probably playing too many of this. But we need it if we want to beat Jiren, which is unfortunate. This Vegeta is super sick. I don't know why they didn't give it a 5k though. It should have given itself a 5k. I think that card is cracked. Also, it thinks that this isn't a Majin card. All right. But yeah, the kind of the way when I built this, my version of it, like the idea is this card's really good, and so you can use it, like you can rest your Bulma, and then you can use the value of this before like your opponent gets rid of it the next turn, which is nice. And then like obviously this card stays on board forever. I don't know. I think Vegeta's in a really interesting spot. I think this deck is going to eventually be broken. Like, there's no way this leader is, like, never going to take off. The end of turn effect is too strong for this game. It's too strong. That secret rare. Any tips from Jiren to Aandroids? That's probably one of your worst matchups, if I was to say, just because they play these big 8 drops every turn and just kind of invalidate what you like. They have a better late game and they get to it a little bit faster. So biggest advice is just to be really careful about your 4-drop Jirens. They can help you win the game because most decks don't have like I don't think most decks are playing like the green removal card, like the Nappa, what's it called? Green extra. No, most decks aren't playing a warm greeting. Like some are, like people tested this immediately at the drop of the set, but most people I saw took this card out. So because of that, Jiren can stay a lot longer. If they play 8-drop Broly, they're going to get rid of a Jiren, unfortunately, but I think that card that helps the matchup a lot if you're able to just play and stabilize that. So, but we're at the top of the hour. Let me run a quick ad so you guys don't get interrupted with it. And then we'll do some, we'll go over the FB05 cards. So see you guys in like 2 minutes. Let's see. But yeah, Fex, hope you're having a good time. Thanks for stopping by today. Happy Friday. Yeah. I hope I get this card. Honestly, if I get in person, whatever, I hope I get in the client because that's always the bigger rando. But all right, before we start recording, here, let me also like pause the music and let me turn off the the wins and losses too. All right, we'll just be here. I have a feeling, but I don't want to be heartbroken. They touted there's some big news that they haven't announced yet. I'm hoping that they do a little bit to change the economy in this game. They surely know that it's in a rough spot right now, and it's been a year. So even if it's just a roadmap, even if they just acknowledge that they want to change it, even if it's not next month, that would be really, really good news for me. I would really be happy about that. That'd make me really happy because for what I am, like I usually am a base rarity kind of guy, but they've make it just tough for people. I would say, and you guys can disagree with me, if it's clearer on how guaranteed it is to get an alt art, if I can craft it somehow with my wild cards and stuff, I would spend more money knowing that I would get a guaranteed hit of the card that I want. Right? If I have to say, all right, well, I have 100 packs and I can maybe get 4 Vegito secret rares, or I could get 0, I'm not really inclined to spend money on it, right? But if I can say, well, with 100 packs, I will likely pull 1 or 2, and I will get enough wild cards to potentially make 2 more, I would do it. You know what I mean? I think that's it's just a better business model, and it's helpful for people. But I also am not the guy with any money on the line directly, depending on how that is, right? It obviously feels bad if they make it too easy and they lose that revenue, right? But how hard it would be? Not terrible. You did miss a bit of a starter thing for it, but because there's this event at the beginning of the year that got you a lot of packs. But before we start, they did announce, the 1-year anniversary. And I kind of made a video over it already. But they do have this anniversary campaign. So you get a secret rare wildcard just for showing up. You get some pre-constructed decks for FB05. And then you get up to 40 packs worth of tickets. So I'm guessing like 10 of each for these. They haven't said. It might be different. And then you can get like a constructed deck that likely will have like 1 or 2 super rares. And then you can build it from there. So I think that's something as well. And then this is where they hit me. There's other update info and campaigns plans for the first anniversary. Look forward to upcoming details, right? So I'm like, crafting changes, right? That would be great because again, look at this. This poor. I feel obligated to say it every time, but like look at how many wild cards I have. Like legitimately how many wild cards I have. I don't. I think I do have every rare in the game. I better. I better have every rare in the game. I might be missing some, which I think is more sad than anything. If I am. This one doesn't count because it's not a rare because we can't craft this. You can only pull this one because it's an alt art. Even if it's just like having to use 4 wild cards to like upgrade it, like, you know what I mean? Like, I would spend wild cards to upgrade my card arts for sure. For sure. But I think some of the issues that like some of them are like the Chilai alt, like this Chilai super combos. That might be like a special thing because they're uncommons, but they are but they're special rares, so they're a little bit rarer. But IDK. I think any change they make is better than what the current system is. You know, any step forward would be appreciated. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. And the biggest shame is these cards look really good in the digital client. Like they didn't just like, you know, port them in, or you know what I mean. This wasn't. They didn't feel lazy, right? Like there are some like really good looking cards. Like especially like the animated alt art ones that they have. There's some really good looking cards in this game, in this client, and you have like no guarantee to get them at all, right? Like it is, you know, in IRL, right? Like you're not gonna get these cards, but like there's a chance that, like, look, I've probably opened over 1,000 packs in this game. In this game, I've opened up over 1,000 packs, and of those, I think I've gotten one alt art animated rare. Yeah, I've gotten one of 1,000 packs or so. 1,000 packs or so. Let me double check. Let me double check that I'm not wrong. I might have gotten another one sneaking in there somewhere. I got 3 of the alt art of Super Baby. That's cool. Nope. I also only have 2 Topo Super Rares, which I think is very funny. Oh, wait, we've got a second. A second has emerged. Yeah, for some secret rares, there's so many different alt arts. Yeah, I agree. But okay, also to my defense, I also do have, let me see, you know, any other animated alt arts? I don't think so, man. Don't these look cool though? They look really sick. I do have one of the rarest cards in the game though. I did just randomly get this guy. This is incredible. Like, this is like the rarest card in this game. It's very rare. It's the alt art foil alt art. It's the 2-star animated double star, whatever you want to call it. So, and I also have this Vegito, which is the rarest form of it in the client. So I got like 4. I've got 4 like max rarity hits. So like one every 250 packs or so. But I also only have 3 copies of Secret Rare Goku, and like I pulled like 10 copies of this 6-drop Vegito, and I couldn't do anything with it. So, all right, that's enough complaining about my thoughts on there. I think there's a way to do it better, and I think that I have to believe that they are at least aware and tinkering with alternatives. So, anyways. All right. Well, we're going to start recording. I'm going to stop recording and start. We're going to talk about the new cards that came out. Here, I guess we'll just remove these. There's also a couple. I think I've seen all the promos that they've announced. I think they're all on the website. So Eggman Events is not updated as of now, but they will be in like the next 24 hours or so. All right. Well, we'll go here. But yeah, we're going to just go look through all the cards real quick. So I'm going to hit stop recording. I'm going to hit start recording. And we're going to go in 3, 2, Hey everyone, Eggman here with another video, and we just got all of the cards from FB05 dropped on the official Fusion World deck builder right now, so you can check them out on the website right now. It also will be updated to Eggman events, and likely by the time this video comes out, all of those cards will be there as well. But just for right now, just to do a quick video on it, I want to just kind of go over my thoughts on all of these cards. I haven't seen all of them, so some of this will be a bit of a live reaction, but this is shaping up to be a really cool set, and I'm really excited for it as well. It comes out in like 2 weeks, so it's really approaching, and I know a lot of people are looking forward to that as well. So I also have been doing a lot of content here on my YouTube and as well as my Twitch. This is technically being live recorded on Twitch right now, so you guys can check that out. We've been doing a lot of God rank streams, and obviously as we get closer to FB05, we'll be doing more gameplay. I'll be doing some deck lists with some of the new leaders, and I'm really looking forward to it as well. So if you guys haven't already, hit that like and subscribe, do so already, and let's just jump on into it. So we have seen about half the set. I think the other half are mostly like commons, uncommons, and rares that we haven't seen already. Another thing I also want to mention is that there are some kind of new promos for this too. These are like the Dokkan battle ones, which I think we're going to get like more like exclusive like Dokkan cards right now, but right now they are just kind of arts from Dokkan into the game over cards that already exist. So we got I don't honestly like some of the hits are kind of weird to me because some of these cards have already been printed more than once, and I think there might have been like slightly better cards for the same kind of thing, but we will just kind of go for it. So we got Trunks Future. We've already kind of have an SBR art for this one too, but and this leader never really took off, but if it does come off, take off, I think this card is fine, but it's just an okay card for this one. We also have this Aandroidd 17, which I think there could have been slightly better picks for this one too, because it has all 3 Aandroids in it, right? It could have been like the Aandroidd 17, 18 4-drop, which everyone hates that card, so maybe that one maybe they're considering hitting it. We'll see. But this is just the one from set 1 that plays an Aandroidd 18 with cost of 3 or less from your drop. There also could have been an Aandroidd 17 super combo, which I would have appreciated like a rarity bump on that card too, since it's going to be in every Aandroidd deck I think ever. It's like the best super combo right now for it, since it is in the Aandroidd trait. So it's what it is. This card's fine, and it has some self-awakening. You sometimes played it like 1 or 2 copies, but it's okay. It's an okay choice for it. We also have the 2-drop Glimpse of a Hidden Arrogance. This card was really good, and I do still see it played every once in a while. So if you want it like max rarity, you're 1 or 2 of this card, I think it's fine. It's still a cracked card, right? Being able to get plus 25k power and draw a card most times out of your drop is really good. We also have the Zamasu Fuse, which I like Goku Black, and I think this is a good card in that archetype. So it's a playable card in that in a slightly unplayed deck right now. But again, if you want a max rarity, it's good. And I think this is for Zamasu Fuse. This is probably the best card for this art, so I think that's fine there. We also have the 5-drop Sun Gohan Future. So this is the one here with that we sometimes see play. I haven't seen it recently, but it is a solid green card, being able to play at 3 costs. You get to ram sometimes. One thing I will note, we do have the Gohan with 1 arm in the art, which we don't always like. We generally get that kind of censored or not really emphasized in most art, so I thought that was really cool that they did that. And so even though Sun Gohan Future isn't played a lot, I think this is a really cool art, and I do appreciate getting that one here. We've got Meta Cooler, which it's what it is. This is a blocker, right? Switch to active mode end of turn. I think there might have been some better like yellow stuff we could have reprinted, but this card is I don't know. This is probably the worst one if I'm going to be honest. And then we have probably the best one. Is the 3-drop Vegeta. This is from FB03. This is the one that mostly Jiren uses, and kind of like UI Goku, though most people aren't playing UI Goku right now. This is really solid art. I think this is the best one by far, the most usable one in a lot of ways, and I think this is a great card for it. So I wish this card was better. I think this is incredible art for the 4-drop, and this could have been a bunch of different cards based on how open it was, but it's fine for what it is. It's definitely a collector's item, and I think that's really cool. So we also do get a couple other reprints as well, kind of the special rares. So I don't know why this one is like because it's chronological, I think. So we have this Aandroidd 18, which we don't generally use, but we could see it in the future since it finds a Krillin in Aandroidd 17. This is from set 1. We have this 2-drop Videl, which everyone uses right now if they're playing blue, so this card is fantastic. This is probably going to be one of the bigger hits for this set, so make sure to be on your lookout for there. And then we also have the 2-drop Pan. This card's kind of been rotated out a little bit since we do have the 2-drop GT card to bounce back to hand, but but this card I think is fine, so I do think it's a good hit for that. And then we also have the 2-drop Majin Buu. I've been playing this in my deck like 1 or 2 copies, so I think it's a solid card for it. I would have liked to see 3-drop Buu, either one of the Majin Buu Evils. I think both of those were just great for the deck, but this is a fine hit. But you know, the other 2 are super rare, so I wouldn't have mind to hit the super rare for either one of those. But because of the art, it has to be this one, right? Because it's just the standard art of Majin Buu Evil, so we can't use it for the 3-drop Gotenks absorbed one, or like the buff Buu either. So for what the art is, this is probably the best card for this one. Though we could have maybe also done like the 5-drop Buu. So I don't know. I think it's fine. I think it's a fine hit for it. So those are just kind of all the. Oh, sorry, we got two more. My apologies. So more Dokkan stuff. We also have Son Goku GT, which is the double strike one. So this isn't the secret rare. If they reprinted the secret rare, that would be a little bit crazy. So, but I think this is a fine hit for this. Son Goku GT like plays maybe 1 or 2 copies of this sometimes, but it's not the most present card, but it's still a card for the deck. And then a Lonesome Final Battle. This is really cool, and I do like playing this card in my Bardock's build. So you know, if I'm playing the deck, I could get a copy or 2 into it, especially since it's a field card, so it's going to be on the board all the entire game. So I think this is a good hit for that too. So those are the Dokkan cards there, and also the reprints, and let's go through more of the set in general. So we've already kind of looked at the super rares and secret rares in other videos too, but in case you guys haven't seen them too, we can just go over here. I think the best cards though for this one, looking through it, this card is going to be good if the archetype is good, because it's really archetype dependent, but it's kind of one of the pieces for it. I think generically this Vegito is really nice too, being able to on play choose up to 1 battle card, cost of 4 or less, and return it, and then also preventing 3 costs from attacking on the next turn. As a yellow Buu player, that card is terrifying. Glorio is going to be, I think, pretty good in red, and we have like 2 Daima Goku leaders, so I'm going to be interested to see which one is better for what it is, but being able to attack twice with this, being able to on play give something -5, like this card just puts a lot of pressure all by itself, just with no investment, right? Like it's absurd how strong this card can be. Krillin is fine, right? Like it's the Self Awakener, and also you get to add 1 card from your hand to your energy in rest mode. So it does like 2 things, being able to ramp and also Self Awaken. So I think this card's probably fine for what it is, even though on KO effects are generally weaker in this game compared to other Bandai card games. This card I am so ready to play with, and additionally, I want 4 copies of this alt art. It looks gorgeous. Bio Broly is really interesting, and it's interesting what they did for yellow, where it just feels like they gave us like 2 half archetypes and then just said, yeah, have fun with it. So we know our 5-drop Goku too. This card's pretty nice. Works with the leader, but if you removed an energy marker to use this card, you get to draw 2 cards, which is really nice. And with the Goku, with the Vegito leader, you can always just like convert a regular energy into an energy marker, so it's not even like a cost to do so. And then also activate main once per turn. You can discard 1 card from your hand to switch this to active mode, so that's really good. And then if you can put this with the Son Goku GT to be able to like give it a plus 5k. You know, you can make this a 45k double attack very, very easily. So I think this supports a bunch of different decks. And then we see our secret rares. This one's like a little bit crazy, right? Because it's like a 3-drop 45k very easily. And you can really end games and still have energy to buff it up. So without the negates in this game, like we have in Masters, this card can be, I think, a little bit terrifying in a lot of builds. And then we have Frieza. This card looks fantastic too. So barrier, then when attacking for 2, choose up to 1 rest mode battle card with 5 or less in your opponent's battle area and place it in its owner's drop. So this will get rid of Jiren, which is fantastic, which means that we have a good way to play this in yellow. I think there's a great way to use this with Janemba. I haven't built it yet. I'm still looking through cards, but this is a really, really good card, I think, in the sense that we're able to get a lot of removal that yellow was kind of missing in its own way. So especially because it's 5 or less. So and it has barrier, which is crazy. And there's a lot of different decks that can use this as well. So it is also a Frieza clan, which means that we can use like Cooler with it, and that's, I think, pretty strong. So anyways, those are kind of like the big hits, and let's just kind of go through the rest of the set as is. So I haven't gone through all these myself. There might be cards that I'm missing that if you guys think that I'm underrating a card, let me know. But we're just going to click the right button. And actually, I think there's a way to Okay, never mind. I was wondering if there's a way to do it without the alt arts, since there's a little bit more, but we'll see. All right, we got Kadan here. If your leader's awaken, you can play up to 1 battle card with a cost of 1 diamond. It's card name for your hand when attacking, so that's probably okay. Since we do have a little bit of that, we have Master Roshi Daima. We have Kibito. It's a crit, and then also you get to self awaken, so that's actually kind of not too bad. For that there. We've got Glorio as a 1-drop we can play off of that. We have our better Glorio. We also have some Son Goku. This is a pretty nice card too. So when attacking, choose it to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area and gets minus 10k power for the turn. I think 3-drop Gohan is just still better, right? Even though it's a 5k, but if you don't have that card, this can be a good replacement for it. We also have the 4-drop Son Gohan Adolescence. So on play, add to 1 card with a cost of 3 or less, and Universe 7 is special trait from your drop to your hand. So drawing a card is good. If there's a way to be like a really defensive, where you are able to get like glimpse back to your hand, and then you're just able to be like gain a lot of value off doing that, that could be something. But I think this card is just okay. We have another Shinhan, which if I remember right, let me go through my thing. There's a Tien. There's something that plays Tiens, right? Yeah, with 15 on play up to 3 with 15 or less. So that will work with this card, which is kind of nice. So there could be like more of a spam option, especially since this lets you. This can like you could like super awaken, right? You could be at like you could be at like 7 life, and you're like, cool. All right, I'm gonna play out my 3-drop. Plays up to 3 with 15 or less. So then I play 3 of these, and then I get to draw 3 cards, and then I get like 4 20k's attacks, because I awake like the OG Universe 7 Goku leader from set 1. This one, yeah, because it gives everything plus 5k. That could be really good. That could just be like a super like an actual deck. I feel like it's really low to the ground, very aggressive, but it could work out. So I'll keep my eyes on that. We have Neva Daima, so this is just our searcher for Daima cards with cost of 4 or less, so it will let us find pretty much the entire deck, including this. It won't, if we're playing like a Goku Daima double strike, it won't find that because it's a 5 cost, but otherwise that's good. I think like this card, what's our leader actually do, right? It just gives it plus 1,000 a turn. It's fine. Man, being able to do 35k double against a 15k leader with this is broken. That all by itself. You just do that every turn, right? And then you see if you win. All right. Other than that, we have our super combo, which we can't get with our searcher. We've got Vegeta Mini, just another Self Awakener. We have Majin Buu Good, which becomes a 35k if we're awakened, so that's fine. We have the Minotaur. When attacking, there's 25. Choose 1. Okay, so you can get some like reduction. We got Moscow, which is a universe card. Look at top 5, reveal 1. Non-God Destruction, special traits. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting on and on play, since there is some like God Destructions. Like Beerus could kind of use this, and if you want to kind of do more of like the God Destruction stuff, you could. So that's a nice little support card. Let's see. Activate battle if your leader's awaken. Your turn, you get plus 50. Yeah, that's probably fine. Is it only leader, right? I think this card's already been revealed, but oh, your cards with Daima in their okay, so you can like cheese out more aggression. We got Warp Sama as well. Look top 5, real Daima, add to your hand R. You can just get a plus 15k on defense. That's fine. I like these kind of cards. So that's red. I'm not usually like a red player, and this definitely looks more aggressive, but I think this with the new leader is super good. I think you have a lot of ways to do good, and then also if you use like the old Goku Daima leader, you can still boost it temporarily, right? Because we have this one. It's for the activate main, yeah. So you can be a 30k that attacks twice, so that's still good. Obviously, I think 35 is better when your opponent's a 20k leader or 15k leader. If you use this after they awaken, yeah, no cost. Yeah, there's no cost in using it aggressively, but I will say like in this game, aggressively comboing is not as strong as like Masters. So I think it's not bad. It's not bad, but. If this was activate battle your opponent's turn, I think this card would be cracked. But when you have to use it aggressively, it's a little bit less good. So, All right. We've got blue now. We've got the Vegito deck, which this one's really interesting. We've had all these kind of like self mill cards, but not really a leader to kind of facilitate it. So this one lets us, if we have 20 or more cards in our drop, we get to be a 40k aggressive, which is insanely strong. But we also don't draw when we awaken. We just put 10 cards from your deck into your drop area. But I think this leader is going to be very good. I'll probably make like a leader tier list when I go over when I make some builds in the next week or so. But I think that one's going to be towards the top of it. So let's see. We have this Oob, draw 2, discard 1. So this actually is pretty good. Is there like any 1-drop blue Son Gokus that we really care about for that we could play early? Not leader battle card. I don't think there's really any. I guess we could play this 15k Goku and then we can self mill, right? So, but I don't think there's anything else with it. So, like, it's good like as a support card if you need to get more cards into your trash, but not as good. There's the Gotenks being able to self awaken is really nice. And 10 or more, this becomes a 25k during your turn, so that can be some aggression. We have another Zamasu Fused, too, so I haven't seen this card yet. So if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, choose one Zamasu Fused in your leader. Our battle area gets plus 5k power until the end of your opponent's next turn. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. It's Zamasu Fused, so it's only the big boy, but, like, being able to be a 30k leader is pretty strong, and you can play the Soft Goku Black, so that's really cool. I appreciate, like, every set there's still like a little bit of support for older decks, which I think is really, really cool. We have this other Son Goku. This is a 2-drop. Add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, then place 3. Okay, yeah. You play this card in the deck, right? Why is this a 10k? Why is this a 10k? That's crazy. That's crazy. That seems, and it's an uncommon. That's weird. I think you needed to not make that a 10k, but that's fine. Let's see. We've got some Gohan Adolescence, 7 or few. You get to draw a card. All right, we've seen this before. As a 4-drop, 10k. Am I missing something like that? This just seems mid. I don't think this should have been a rare. I think that the Son Goku Self Awakener should have been a rare, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a card they can cheat that out with that I'm not aware of. We got Trunks Adolescence, also self. Man, every other card self awakens in this set, huh? Choose up to 1 battle card, cost 1 or less in your opponent's battle. Replace with bomb in your deck. All right, that can do some stuff. Oh, we got a 1-drop Earthling. Woo! What's it say? Look top 5 for a Trunks Fused Vegeta. Place the rest of the bomb in your deck in random order. Okay. And you can't get Daima. Dang it. But yeah, 1-drop Earthling's never bad. We still don't have a Satan City super combo, which I'm okay with. Was there any of the cards that I missed here that were Satan City? I don't think so, right? Which is probably good. I don't think that deck needs a lot of support right now. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of them are going to be doing that, so cool. We've talked about the Vegetos and stuff. We got this Majin Buu good. What's it say? So it's got blocker. I thought it was barrier for a second. If you have 20 more, it becomes a 35k blocker. Blockers just get removed in this game usually. Hercule, and then also place top 2 cards of your deck into your owner's drop. Then if you have 10 or more, choose up to 1 of your leaders or up to 1 of your battle cards. Gets plus 5k power for the turn. So you can use this in conjunction with our 3-drop Goku. Help us get cards in there, and because this card attacks twice, right? Well, it kind of does, right? With this card. So, it gets double strike. So, it's fine. It's fine. Secret World of Kai. Field cards. Swiss cards. Rest mode. Place top 2 into our drop. I don't think we're gonna need this. I think it looks like we have enough self-mill without it, but I understand why they made it. Activate battle. Okay, this card's like a 4 of, right? This is crazy. This is crazy. That's a crazy like plus 15k. And then choose 1 Vegeta with cost 4 or more, gets 1,000. And if 20 more, gets another plus. I could see this card being used every once in a while. So, yeah. I mean, a lot of this will depend on how easy it is to get 20 or more cards into your drop. But when you realize it's just 10 or more cards in your drop, since we awaken and put 20 in there, having like a second super combo seems kind of silly. That we can also use aggressively, right? Like plus 15k aggressively for 0 seems really good. Seems really, really, really good. It's also a 0 cost Earthling, so Pilaf can get this, so that's good. That's healthy. We'll see. We'll see. But I fear like a Pilaf, like being able to put Pilafs into your drop and finding them more consistently just by milling half your deck seems terrifying. So I don't know. I think the blue Vegito deck on my radar is probably going to be one of the stronger decks in this format, but we'll see if we're wrong or not. All right, green's up next, and what do we got for green here? So, what do we have? So the leader, it's kind of green's been kind of weird in this game where they don't really know how to balance the ramping, so they've stopped making ramp leaders and they've just made it more like, oh, if you have 6 or less energy, you get to do these kind of fun things, or 7 or less in this case, right? But this does seem like it can have like one of the strongest finishers in the game. This gets a 30k from there. It's a 3 or less life as well, so but we do get to draw when we get there. Right, there's no other, draw 1 card, flip this card over. We kind of talked about a little bit of these cards. Guru, I saw this, but I didn't read it. So end of turn, you get to place 1 card from your life into your drop, but also activate main switches to rest mode. Next time you use an extra card with a cost of 5 in Namekian and special traits from your hand, you don't have to pay its cost. So this is a really strong potential card, right? You can use unlockability to be able to use this effect for cheaper. This is Planet Namek, and we'll look at Destructo Disc in a minute. I think that's the only, that's the only one in this set. But if you go to type, actually probably just clear type and Namekian. We have Days of Training at the top card of your deck in rest mode, so we can ramp super early. Is it only 5 or is it 5 or less? Oh, cost of 5. Next time you use it, okay. But you can just use Special Beam Cannon really early, right? KO it, and then if you have 8 or more energy, yeah. And then, do we have a way to KO our own card if we, in case we need to? We might. What's this say? Yeah, it's only opponents. Yeah, because that's the only issue is that like we switch it to active to rest mode, so we can't pop it ourselves. But this card is likely still good. Like if this deck is to fulfill the cheese, right, where when this card attacks deals damage, you have 8 or more energy, switch this card to active mode, right? Like you can, for 8 energy, you can play 2 copies of Special Beam Cannon, right? 2. Because if you're at 8, you use Guru for 2, use the effect to use one of them, and then you use how many gurus do you got, right? If you got enough gurus, you could use all 4 on 8 energy. So and then you get to go to 60, 120. You get 140k twice to try to end game. So that could be good. That could be good. I could see Piccolo maybe, like this card I think enables Piccolo potentially. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but it seems kind of cracked if used correctly, and you get the combo. So there it is. So that card caught my eye. 3-drop Goku. I think we already know this card. It becomes a 35k, and you get to draw 1 from your life. Chinchinhan. Actually, let's see. Chiaotzu. Life's 2 or less. 5 can attack. I'd probably play this card. That card seems kind of nice. Place 1 card from your life to your owner's drop. Choose 1 with 2 or less and KO it. That's fine. Activate main switch this card to battle your rest mode if your life's at 1. Okay. And we heal, right? Off this leader, right? We heal. Yeah. If our life is at 2 or less, so we can use like Dende to heal 1, and then we can afterwards like use leader effect to go to 3. So it's maybe usable. We got Nail, which is just the blocker. So okay. So protects the Guru. That's fun flavor text. We got Piccolo. Place 1 card from your life into your owner's drop. Add 1 card with Namekian and special traits from your drop to its owner's energy. That's pretty good. A Self-Awakener that ramps for Piccolo. That card's super good for the deck, for specifically Piccolo. But Look, top 7 extra with 2 or less, which can find the spaceship. We got Bulma, we got Vegeta, which can get you like a double draw. This card's actually probably pretty good for Goku, since like if we're at like 7 energy or less, we play this, we draw 2, and then we can like cycle 1, right? So that's probably fine. I've never seen this character in my life, but that's fine. Oh, because it's not Namek. Yeah. It's where it's the where he learns the instant transmission. Destructo Disc. Activate battle. Your cards that are in battle get plus 20k power for the battle. Then if your life's at 2 or less, it gains critical, which that's good. That's really really good. Even if you're not going for game, using like the Secret Rare Goku to do double strike crit. There's a whole meme about that. Unlockability, so you can use this also for free off of the Guru. So you're able to get plus 15, and then if your life's at 1, we get to heal 2. So that's fine. 1,000 G, sorry, 100 Gs, draw 1. Yeah. And this is the Mechin, yeah. So you have like another copy off that. I've been thinking about this card. I think it's probably pretty good for Son Goku, just to be able to like spend 1 energy to draw 2 is solid, and then full power, likely less so. So in general, I think green has the potential to just be like a really aggressive deck. It kind of reminds me of Family Kamehameha, or sorry, the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from Masters, which is a long time ago, but it seems like just as aggressive since you take cards from your life so much. So the life into drop is mandatory. That is true, but like if you win right off the if you win that turn, it doesn't matter. So you just get to do it. So, all right. Next up, we got Janemba, which I really like this leader. I think he's really generic. And the issue also for him is that he's really generic because they have like no like actual archetype with it. They have like some stuff to do with it, but it's really interesting. But I haven't seen this King Cold card yet before, so it's a rare. You have total of 3 or more cards with Frieza clan in their special traits among your leader, battle area, and your play up to 1 with cost of 4 for your hand. That plays secret rare. That's pretty nice. I honestly like, as much as people think like the 4-drop secret rare Frieza is good for like Janemba itself. I think it can also be really good in Cooler. I want this deck to be viable again. This is my favorite deck in set 1, and it kind of tailed off towards the end of it, but man, this card is really really neat. Being able to like attack twice with something in the same turn, you just get a lot. You get a lot of value from it. And we also have like this 3-drop cooler. So whenever you battle cards switch active mode by your skill, and like we just got like a trickle of support in the last little bit, and having a secret rare that works with the leader, even though like it might be a little bit costly sometimes to pay the extra 2 for it, is really tempting to play. So I think that's going to be. I hope it's somewhat viable, but we'll see. We have Sake Demon, which is relevant in a minute. We have Zongia, which lets us, when attacking for 1, draw 2 cards and discard 1. Which the 1 extra energy, or is it 2? It is 1. Yeah, it is 1, which makes sense for our leader effect. Which on the backside we don't inherently draw, but when we attack, we get to get 2 of our energy to active mode, and then we can spend 2 activate main to draw a card, and then choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area, switch it to rest mode. So that can be really good. We also just have like a lot of other effects to help us get there. We also have another Jace. Add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Okay, just a crit 2-drop. That's actually pretty good for a lot of different Frieza decks. That's great for kind of the more aggressive leaning yellow decks. We have Zarbon. I think the searcher, the Zarbon doesn't find itself, right? No. It just finds out. There's not like a Frieza army searcher, right? Just Frieza clan searcher. Our Frieza searcher. Because there's also Sorbet, but that just draws 1. Yeah, I don't think there's something that we can use to search this Arbon, but maybe we'll in the future. We also have Birder. I don't know why all these characters are just like them with a blue background, but whatever. Choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area, switch a rest mode on play. So it's a worse 2-drop Frieza, but it's a Ginyu Force card, so that helps out a lot. What else? Bio Warrior. This card's interesting because it is like strictly worst 1-drop Frieza, but you can get it off of like it's part of the Jaguar Island stuff for like the Bio Broly stuff, so it's fine. We have the 3-drop, which when attacking with 2 or more active energy, you get to draw a card, so you can use in Janemba where you attack with you play this card, you attack with Janemba, and then you attack with this, and then you get to draw a card, and then you get to draw another card. So that combo is really nice there. We got Bio Broly's draw 1 card, switch 2 of your energy to active mode on play, so that's good too. And then we also have this 3-drop Frieza. I haven't seen this card. So when attacking, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Then choose it to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area. Switch. Ooh, that's kind of for a Frieza army, Frieza clan card. This card's great. I like this card. And then we also have Majin Buu Evil. I've obviously been playing a lot of Majin Buu lately. So on play, add 1 card from your life to your hand. And when KO, choose up to 1 rest mode battle card, cost of 3 or less in your opponent's battle area, and KO it. I think this is fine. This seems okay. You probably put a couple copies in your build. Sometimes like you don't have like the combo with it. The issue is that you have to KO it. It's not something that initiates a KO, which makes it a little bit rough sometimes to initiate. It's something that you have to, but like if you can play it and you can attack with it, and then if your opponent has to like respect it and not sequence it incorrectly to like lose the card that's attacking into it kind of thing. So this card's fine. You probably play it. Anything else? We have a Mecha Frieza 1-drop, which lets us look top 3 for a Frieza clan. That's actually really nice. And then if you're playing it in Golden Frieza, you get it back for free. Where's rest bottom in your random order? We've got Men, which is Jaguar's Island. Look top 5. Non-Men card with Jaguar Island. Okay. I have to really check out the Jaguar Island stuff. We got Raccoon. We have total of 3 or more Ginyu Force among your leaders. This card in a battle area gets +5, so it's a 25. There's definitely like a lot of yellow Frieza army Ginyu stuff, so there definitely can be a chance for something like that to come back. Dazzling Onslaught gives +25k, you get an energy back, so you can use this with your leader a little bit easier since you get the 2. You can also work with yellow Frieza or Vegeta. Activate battle area card, it gets 25 and choose 1. Switch to rest mode. Okay, so it's a bigger Frieza ball. Jaguar Island, switch card to rest, play up to 1 battle card, cost a 1 from your hand in rest mode, so that's fine. Wicked Rampage. Okay, 1 Sake. Oh yeah, this one might be good if we get better, like more 2-drop Janimbas, but you have to like look top 5. You look for Janemba, and then afterwards you can play a Janemba with Costa 2. It's probably like we probably need a couple more Janemba cards because the only ones that exist in yellow are the 2-drop and the 3-drop. But if we get more of it, I could definitely see that card being somewhat viable. We have Fierce Hyper Beam as well, which is kind of like the absorption, but you get the guaranteed draw, and then but you don't get to switch something to rest mode. So there's times where this could be better. Jaguar Island, real quick again. So you find switches to play 1 battle card that costs a 1 in Jaguar Island in its special traits. So which we currently have this Men looks top 5. We currently have this Lord Jaguar, which activate main. It's so rough. Like you play it in rest mode, but then all these cards are like activate rest mode, right? It's weird. And then this card also, this one just KOs this card. So like you can use this card to like KO and rest something, but I don't know. IDK. It's interesting. I'd have to check it out more, but I feel like we need like more 1-drops to play off this, or more of a thing for it. So, all right. Lastly, we got Gogeta, the black deck for it. We have the Super Baby 2 that we saw already, which is going to be pretty good support for this archetype for Machine Mutants. I think Baby is still like the best generic deck in black for FB04. But you use battle area combo, you get to draw 2, discard 1, so that's great on top of a 25k. 25k is also really good because there's already all of these like incremental 5k combos you get to do, so be able to convert this from a 25 into a 30, and then also get the cycle you need is really, really nice. So that's like an auto include in that deck. Let's see, this gets to pop 2 or less. That's probably okay. You play this probably in Gogeta, nothing else, because you can get a marker every turn. Let's see, you get like the boost, we got this Trunk the Youth and stuff. We already talked about the 5-drop Goku. Anything else? We do have the, what's the West Kai say? Blocker, if you don't have a march. Okay, not. Blockers, again, are usually not super cool for this game. This Bardock, though, is really neat. So if you, one, it's a Bardock's crew card that has combos, so we can use it in the deck a little bit easier. But also auto your turn once per turn for your leader's Bardock, using a combo, KO something 4 or less, and it's a crit. So I think this card's actually really good for what the deck's wanting to do. We have Isekai, we have Boma, we have Veku. I think I've seen most of these cards from Black. It didn't feel like there's a lot that this got. We do get Ultimate Sparking. This card is actually really nice, but I guess 20k, and then if you remove an energy marker, it shifts to one battle card. So this can be good. Sorry, not Ultimate Sparking. Soul Punisher. This is a good card. It's like, 10 times Kamehameha is a good card. What if we just made it better? Or like made the ceiling a little bit higher. So obviously 4 energy is a lot, but being able to KO 2 battle cards regardless of anything for 4 is unheard of in this game. So this is like legitimately the best removal card in the game. We just have to, as long as it's not too expensive. And we have Fusion Resurrection. So if you have Energy Marker, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, review up to 1 Saiyan in its special traits, add to your hand and place the rest at the bottom in a random order. This card seems a little bit rough, because like we're not always going to have an Energy Marker. Being able to find any card with Saiyan in its name though is great, because that can find, I think, the Bola super combo, so that's fine, right? It's just like feels like a little bit expensive. Yeah, so we can find this Bola, so that's good. But I don't think it says having the Energy Marker, right? If it was something like look top 5 for like a 3 cost or less, or if you have an Energy Marker like top 5 for any Saiyan, probably better. But I don't think we're gonna have the time to play this card. I mean, it can find like 4-drop Goku too. It just depends if we get our Energy Marker soon or not. But and then Trash Talk, which is draw 1 card. Then if you have an Energy Marker, okay. So this is just like energy absorption, but flavored for Energy Marker stuff. This card's probably good, though. I don't know if it's going to be better than Para Bros, if I'm being honest, because it's only 4 or less. Para Bros is just like anything like not attack. So I think that card might be better still, but whatever. So because you can't even use the Energy Marker, you just have to have an Energy Marker for this one. So maybe it's better. Maybe you play both. So anyways, this probably went on a little bit longer than I was hoping for. It's like 30 minutes, but those are kind of my thoughts for this. I think that the kind of breakout leaders for this are going to be, I think blue is going to be very good in this set, with the leaders. Let me just go. Yeah, I think that blue's probably, this deck is probably the best, potentially. We just got so much support, and it doesn't feel like getting 20 cards into your drop is going to be a real cost, but we'll see if it is. That's going to be kind of the hinge point for it. This card is like maybe good. I can see what they're doing, but I'd have to test it more if the idea of going down to so little life so quickly is fine. And it also depends on how oppressive the green Goku Secret Rare isn't for the deck, because that card is very good if unchecked. I don't know if Janemba is the best yellow deck, but yellow got a lot of tools for a lot of its decks, which is really cool. And the Secret Rare, I think Frieza will generally make, like, yellow didn't have a Secret Rare that was worth playing. Like 6-drop Golden Frieza, some decks played 2 copies of it, so to have the 4-drop Frieza be so good in a lot of scenarios, specifically with this leader, right? It's the best with this Janemba leader because you get the 2 back aggressively, but I can see it do well in other builds. I think Cooler might have a chance, so we'll see. And then we'll see if Gogeta's worth giving up on all the value that Vegeta Baby gets. I haven't seen it immediately, but it might be there. And then this deck is probably going to be, easily aggressive. But I feel like it won't be aggressive enough to, like, you're going to run out of resources before you win. But I could be wrong on that too. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what cards and what leaders you guys are excited for. If there's any cards I missed that you think are worth mentioning, let me know in the comments below. And I'm looking forward to the release of FB05 in a couple weeks. So that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. All right. Stop recording and start recording. Thank you for joining our live recording of this one. That Gohan, yeah, the Gohan that I was talking about, yeah, the leader loses at the end of the turn. Yeah. But if the turn doesn't end because you win, then it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think yellow got a lot of fun cards. A lot of fun cards that I think are going to be worth deck building, testing, and specifically like Yellow Frieza army stuff. But cooler leader might be like a little bit viable, which it makes me really excited. So Anything else? So right now, let me check my DMs real quick. Let me check my DMs. All right. Yeah. Decks. The deck builder will be likely updated in the next by this evening. We have it set up. We just don't have it implemented yet. But and the video will go out tomorrow in case you missed part of it. But yeah, I'm really excited for FB05. I think I understand why the event was canceled, but I think Fusion World was starting to get a good amount of momentum with FB04 and stuff. So it's a shame that our biggest event of the year got postponed. But I think this will be a really big, a year anniversary release. I think they're going to take it really seriously. So I'm excited for it. Yeah, Ginyu going ham. Yeah, Ginyu seems really good, which is unfortunate that they gave Blue an immediate answer to that deck by just playing a 4-drop. But whatever. Yeah, faith in Gogeta. Well, that's I hope so. I don't want to like prevent anyone from playing anything, but I think I don't know. I'm gonna have to like absorb the cards for a bit, think about it a little bit more. But there are just a lot of decks that I think are viable, and I think all the leaders do have a chance to be good. They have a chance to be good. I just need to spend some time with them. So there it is. Anyways, well, it is noon o'clock here in California time. I'm good to play a couple more games. Fusion, we're currently 2-1. So we can. I'll try to. I think we're pretty much where we started, but I want to try to get to 1600 today. We'll see if we can get there. Let's see. Beerus. This is about a 50-50 matchup. This is likely one of the better hands we can get. Yeah, I really can't ask for much more from this hand. And going first is a little bit scary. But all right, regular art 1. Get out of here. All right, pass. Critical. All right, and then just play your little 1-drop. There it is. Oh, and they found a super combo. That's obnoxious. All right. I don't think I need this card. I do think I need this card, though. That card is really good for Beerus later. There's a... Okay, so they definitely have the combo. Which is terrifying. Let's see. All the cards in my hand are kind of good right now. All right, do we play the 3-drop? Yeah, okay. I'm going to try something a little crazier. Try something a little crazier. No, I'm not going to let them self-awaken. And then... yeah, I guess we do this anyways, right? Yeah. Sure, I'll awaken. Yeah. They're at 4 with that much cards in hand. I think we just stabilize and win, right? And then I think we just play this out and just chill. I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, dang, nothing? Nothing this turn? That's crazy. All right, yeah, we definitely made the right play. Oh, that's even better. Find me 3 drop. Thank you. Yeah, we win this. No doubt in my mind now. Double stun. The new drop. I just had like a 30. You literally just missed it. I spent like 30 minutes talking about it. You can check the VOD, or you can check the video that I re-upload tomorrow. But yeah, I think there's some cool cards. Well, yeah. Well, do I care? Are they gonna do big double strike? Even if they do, we have so many. I mean, we have we don't have super combo anymore. Just in case. Yeah, I'm super excited for Janemba. That deck looks really fun. Doing this the hard way, I see. Oh, they had 3 super combos. So I don't think we would have lost. I think we are still just, we had so many attacks that could turn. Did not matter. Do not think it mattered. Ooh, 133rd, baby. Climbing. All right. You're live for like 2 hours. I can probably do like another hour or so. Yeah, that was a nasty game. That was a nasty game. But yeah, Janemba looks really cool. I wish there was more actual theming for it, but it's whatever. And I honestly am really excited for Cooler. With all the support that I got, I think there could be a way to rebuild Cooler after it's sitting on my shelf for the last year after set 1. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, we we were getting a master rank player. Goku 1984 Villa Kuramu. I was looking at them. They've got God every season, which I only got season 1 and then this season when they made it easier. It just took so much grinding. Like you just had to win so many games. Which when the game was new and when it gave me like easier players to play against and when the game first dropped, made it easier, but we'll see, man. We might not find anyone. As long as it's been in a while. Anything? Well, here's the list that I'm running today. Points at the end of the season. Have they confirmed they're doing that again? Because they've kind of changed. They changed it how rank works in general. So I haven't seen any confirmation personally. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I just haven't seen any confirmation that they are playing on that. Oh, Daima Goku. We're going second, and we did not see Babidi, so we are going again. Ha. We still did not find Babidi. Unfortunate. I would like to get value. Well, you do not awaken. That card is really good. Likely this now. And the next turn we can play 3-drop and do stuff. Seems good. Because we found Babidi finally. And if Frieza stays alive, we're happy too. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for self-awakening me next turn. Never mind. They ain't doing that. Worst card in our hand. Likely this Yami. I should just use Babidi's effect first. We haven't found a 5-drop, which is actually pretty rare. I don't want them to be able to awaken for free next turn. I want them to have to earn it. I haven't played against this deck in a hot minute. I wish it was better. It's so close to being good. It's so close. I think Beerus is just a little bit better though. Beerus being able to play 5-drop Beerus for a turn earlier is just worth it. 2-drop freezes from starter deck 4. So you have to get 2 copies of it, but you can. Code packs are probably pretty cheap if you haven't bought them already, but you can also just use in-game currency for it. But code packs for set 1 and the first 4 star decks expire about a month from now. Yeah, a little bit less than a month from now. Sure, I'll be greedy. Whatever. Yeah. Just hit me with it. I'll be greedy. And we got kind of rewarded. Okay. If they have like their 2-drop event that makes us awaken, it's kind of sad. Oh, okay. Well, if we get Final Explosion next turn. Oh, double Whis. No attacking with Goku. All right. Well, that just makes things a lot easier for us. We don't need this. Likely don't need this. Oh boy. What is the worst card in our hand? They're going to 5 next turn. Because we could attack with this. Or yeah, this is our worst card. All right, we don't have 5-drop Boo, which is upsetting to not have in this spot. But it's what it is. It is. Jeez. All right. If we found Boo, we could have done something, but we didn't. So. Yeah, just likely just attack with this. Of course. Okay. All right. We could have used this card, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think we're gonna lose this next turn either. I think we're fine. And down to 3 with 5 cards in hand. Feels pretty good. They also charge 2 5-drops and a 6-drop. Okay. You know, sure, I'll save it. Oh boy, I did math wrong. Oh boy. Please don't punish me. I forgot they got the 5k boost. My bad. I discard a card for free. I'm losing. I don't know why they didn't use the Whis' effects, but it's fine. And that blows. Why did I do that? Why did I do this? Sure. Too bad I can't like set battle cards to active mode, but I understand why not. All right, Gohan, sure. Man, if I had, and you can just do 10 drops into that. Yeah, we're fine. I don't think we have to go for game this next turn. I think we are fine without it. Does that change my mind? I don't think so. I mean, let's see what this gets, I guess. Another super combo. Yeah, I think that just means we don't have to go for game. If we had 3-drop Boo, we'd go for it. Let's see what this does. Let's see if this attack goes through. Yeah, let's not go for game. Maybe we can just like chill for the rest of the game, anyways. Now they're worried too, because we're just gonna play this Goku. We're gonna stun both things on their board. Oh, really? Really, huh? Alright, if they have 6-drop, we're not, like, really worried. We can just, like, stun it, and then stun board again. But I don't know if they kept 6-drop, because I don't think they were expecting to get to 6 energy in this spot. Yeah, seemingly not. Yeah. Sure. Now what? Okay, they do have it, which now means they have to attack into me. Oh, they don't have to attack into me, I guess. Final Explosion again would be really nice any moment now. Do I need this card? Okay, alright, well, it's clear now. I guess I should have kept the Frieza. Alright, cool. Yeah, leader active. Yeah, just clear board now. And we just don't lose next turn either. Woo! We do love low hand sizes. And they've already gone through 2 copies of the 6-drop, so the fact that they get a 3rd one would be pretty rare. They're not going to have enough cards in hand for the rest of the game, right? So they just don't matter. Oh, they got him. Big 45. Oh, they got me. Yeah, they can't even rest that. Always. Always, I'm telling you, I always find this like when it doesn't matter anymore. See, I see. Look, why? Why does this always happen? This is crazy. Every time, it's just like, oh, going for game. Here's every extra card you have in your deck. We run 6. I just drew 3 of them. That's crazy. I mean, we won. Don't get me wrong. We won pretty handily, but it's crazy how often that happens. It's so funny. It's so funny. All right. We got like 2 more games left in us for the day. Almost top 100. We'll see if we can get there. Yeah, my last draws are 0, 0, 5, extra, extra, extra. Yes, 100%. 5 of our last 6 draws were non-counter cards. In a deck where we play 10 cards without counter. Yes. It's crazy. It's crazy how often that happens. That's the first time of 3-drop Boo has hit the board for me. It normally doesn't. It's just a 10k, one of in the deck. Let's see, catching up on the YouTube. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear. Oh yeah, that dropped. That dropped, didn't it? Whoops, I didn't promote it. I'll promote it at the end of the day. In like an hour or like 30 minutes. I forgot that I promoted at like 10, 11. It drops at 11 every Friday, as long as we actually can record on Wednesdays, which we had a bad like month where it was just things happened, but all right. Ooh, Aandroidd 17. We're going first. I think we keep this going first. It was tough though. I don't think we need this card. Goodbye, 2 5-drops. I will miss you. Oh, they're not attacking. All right. Okay. All right. Probably this one. Now, this game we don't have 2-drop Frieza, which is worse. Dang, no draw still. Crazy. Oh, never mind. We just are better. Yeah, this we definitely play Frieza now. Hopefully we get another one. Be pretty sick. Not bad. Worst card in our hand is likely. We play both these this turn. This next turn. I think it's gotta be Frieza. That's stupid good. Yeah, I think we super won. If I'm allowed to say so. I think we super duper won. Super duper one. Thank you, CJ. No, I did not play at Nats. I did not go. That's kind of good for them to get their 1-drops back. Oh yeah, they're not awakened yet. I forgot. They're not awakened yet. Wait. Really? All right, okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right. I don't think I need this card. Some new leaders am I looking forward to? One second. I think I'm going to be greedy. Yeah, let's just be really greedy. Oh, nope, not that greedy. Play this into this. At this point, too, I don't really care about discarding a card from their hand. Because, like... Sure, but now you have to go down to, like, 2 cards in hand? Sure. That's fine. Alright, I mean, they can have 8 drop cells, the last card in their hand, but then, like, what does that do? Like, how do we lose here? Like, 8 drop cell is obnoxious, don't get me wrong. But honestly, as long as we have our two dudes. Can we lose here? What do they play? Like 17, 18? Sure. At 4 life? I don't think we lose here. I don't think we lose here. If we're at 3 life, I'd probably get out of it, but sure. Okay, and that's our 4th copy of this card. We don't need this card anymore because you refuse to give me cards. Absolutely refuse. Ah, I see. I see. That's pretty satisfying. But I get this leader active right now? Oh, now I know that you have no cards in hand to help you. I mean, we can just do it by the numbers, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, they still lose. But that Gohan was cool though. It made a really chunky noise. Yeah, this matchup's really good for us, which I generally see more often than not on the sim or on the online client. All right, we've got one more game for us. We'll see if we get to top 100. We need to get to 78 points, and we are at. We need 9 more points to get there currently for today. So. Oh no, wait, wrong button. But yeah, my goal is to finish top 100 this season. We'll see if we do it. I think there's a pretty good chance to be able to do it. You get like this fancy sleeve, which I want, so I'm gonna try to get it. So we'll see. But I think the interesting thing is like, but since I play in the morning, I feel like most people I play are Japanese players, which I don't play. I think the Blue Goku as often. They like playing Android 17, Beerus, and I haven't seen Baby Vegeta in a minute. I haven't seen that deck in a minute. Yeah, no, they got the flavor win. It was cool. But yeah, we got it. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We've got a busy day left. Some people think all I do is stream, and this is like the 10% fun thing of all the stuff I do. Oh boy. Okay. We are first, and we have our combo, so we keep it. This is actually one of the best hands I think I could have for this, especially in this matchup going first. Whoever drops their Boo wins, which maybe they can since they're going second. Okay, that card could be helpful later. Yeah, I think we just do this. We play this. And we pass. Next turn, we're just going to play this 2-drop for free and not attack with it. And then after that, we can play Bobbity. Oh, they're playing 3-drop Boo? Woo! Nice. Sorry, Mama. Another 5-drop. All right. They could play their 3-drop Bobbity this turn if they wanted to. But I don't know if that's very good for them. I kind of want to get out of this. We're probably fine. That card's very good too. Oh, they are using their marker. Okay. That's good news for us. That's actually really good news for us. Especially with us having a final whatever in hand. Sorry, Bobby. card in our hand is this. We'll use this. If we had Bulma right here, it'd be kind of nice. If they attack us once, we could awaken and then restand and play this, but I don't know if it's worth it. So do you have another? In case they do, so we can only discard one card. Interesting. Interesting. So they get to awaken next turn anyways, right? Like, we're not... I mean, they can use this effect anyways. Give me 1 minute. All right. This, I think, is the best way to do this. It just kind of forces them to have to attack into us at least once. The Bulma is pretty obnoxious. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Sure. Oh, okay. It was thinking if we were going to be able to keep doing that. All right. Now what? Now what? Yeah, this is a really interesting board spot. I mean, they could like Great Eruption us if they wanted. Okay, Bobbity. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, if we had another Great Eruption, it'd feel pretty good here. All right. This card. I'm so surprised they didn't want to Self-Awaken here. And this one. I mean, they can use Balma's effect, right? Let's just go here. That is like the best top deck for us to get. This will let them rest something, but I'm not too worried about it. Use a full value and attack value. No. We did fine. We need to make sure they discard one. Why didn't you attack into this guy? This very removable Yamu. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. We can awaken here. What's the best way to do it, though? Honestly? Don't make fun of me. Yeah, of course. Oh, wow. Of course. Sure. I guess we see if they can finish it. If I didn't charge double strike, I think this is safer. I think being able to prevent these from attacking, like we just win next turn, right? Better. Oh, misplay. They should have bounced. They should have popped their 5-drop. They lost the 5k. Got him. $4,000. And now we can't lose. And now they can't win. Yeah. It was just better. It was just better. Like they had generally the best things they could hope for, and we still won. I was just not afraid of losing next turn. The difference between being at 3 or 4 life against Majin Buu is pretty significant. I play this deck a lot, and if I have 5-drop Buu, 3-drop Babidi, and 3-drop Buu double attack, usually I can beat most decks as long as it's not green with a lot of energy open. So being at 4, like that extra 4 just means you have to do some weird aggression, and it's just like, it's awkward. So I that's why I felt pretty confident there for that. But yeah, we went 5-1 today. That's pretty good. Still like this deck. We are top 100 for the first time since getting here. So that's pretty nice. Hopefully we get to continue. The season ends in a little bit. I hope there's not like the wager system, only because like I'm terrified of that. But yeah. Is there any reason I main Buu and not a blue leader? I think Majin Buu is fair without abusing the system, I guess. I don't know how to say it better, but I like the sequencing for this deck. I like the being able to stun. I feel like I put my opponent in a lot of checkmate situations with this deck, which is really cool. I like the way it works, and blue is just tedious. And it's mostly with like the way that they recycle cards, I think is a little obnoxious at this point, right? The Japanese players are on Frieza? Not that I know of. No, I haven't seen any, but I haven't looked at a lot of Japanese lists yet, so. Yeah, Vegeta's in Frieza's right now. Vegeta is really annoying. We did play against one, but we got there. But I think I don't have anything against anyone who plays blue. It's just not my play style. I really like hand destruction as a skill in this game, as a mechanic. So when I played Masters, most of the decks I had success with had hand destruction in one way or the other. So this deck being able to have access to that is really strong, and I like it. Even though it's just like really minimal, all things considered, but you really get some good value, and there's you can sometimes you just kind of sneak out games where maybe you shouldn't have, but you did anyways. So here's my build. I think it's on my website right now. I'll update it if not. It's pretty close to where I was at. If not, let's see. Last time I posted this, did I have the two boos? No. And they honestly they made a huge difference. The biggest difference was I took out a Majin Buu Evil and I took out a Final Explosion. I'll update that on here. Did I do something else? So oh yeah, I took out this. Yeah, I'll update this list. I was trying out that promo. It wasn't worth it. So yeah, this build seems really clean, really lean, and I really like this skill expression available for it too. It's a lot of fun. So that's going to be it though for us. I hope you guys have a good rest of your Friday. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I'll be back next week. I'll show off. I'll re-upload my thoughts on FB05 cards that dropped. I'll probably have deck list out in the next week or so. I want to try to make the decks as good as I can, and so I won't. I don't want to just kind of rush it, but I want to do one kind of going over like. I'll probably do like 2 videos, like day 1 decks with the new leaders, and then day 1 decks with old leaders reimagined. So that's my plan for that too. So. I don't think I have anything else. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next week for next week we'll probably be streaming a little bit less, but I'll see you when we get there. I have a lot of just like tax stuff, and I'm wanting to upgrade some stuff for the website, which you guys would be able to benefit from with FB05. I think it'd be really neat if we're able to get there. So that's going to be it for us. Thank you guys so much for watching. This version's without the boot. Yeah. So this was I added 2 of those. It's been a good ad. It's been actually really helpful. I'm really happy running this card at 2 now. I think Frieza's still like generically the better card, but being able to get all this is good. Because like that last turn, I mean Frieza would have done the same thing. We would have been able to rest the 3-drop, and then we would have played 1-drop, and then we would have been able to play 4-drop Goku, and it would have all made sense still. But I like the flexibility for this card, the fact that it's able to search, and there's some weird scenarios where the on KO effect actually matters. So yeah, and I was worried about playing only 3 copies of this. It was fine, even though like sometimes we could have found it a little bit earlier. It was fine. So anyways, that's gonna be it. Is anyone streaming on Twitch? I think there were some streamers. Oh, okay. Like Iceloom is going into some streaming in a minute, going over the new stuff. So we'll raid over there. You'll have some opinions, I'm sure. And that will be it for us. So join the raid. Let them know where you all came from. I should see some corgi emotes in the chat over there. And I will see you guys. Next week. Sounds good. All right. Bye-bye. Join the raid. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.